Came from I wouldn't say a broken home, but my parents separated at an early age. I was actually 6 going on 7 when I realized my parents were going through a divorce. And at the
Mm-hmm.
time it was kind of funny because I had just gotten hit by a car. When I was 6, November 15th,
Oh my gosh.
I was hit by a car. I was a I was a bad kid. I was all over that place. I got hit by a car.
Oh.
I spent 15 days in a coma and then three months in a rehab, going through rehab, medical rehab, all kinds of stuff.
Oh
So
my
then
gosh.
eventually I got out of the coma. 1990, let me see, 1992, the following summer, my family flew me to Cuba for 3 weeks, for no, almost like 2 months, and I had to do extra medical procedures out there they didn't have in Venezuela at the time. When I
Okay.
came back, trying to find my ways, my mom ended up getting she had an MBA and she was gonna do an MBA for her doctors over there in Venezuela. They gave her three
Okay.
choices where you wanna go: Brazil, Germany, or United States. At that time, I was telling my mom, "Mom, let's go to Brazil. Let's go to Brazil." Just 'cause I like soccer. I'm a big soccer
Right.
fan growing up. But I'm glad she chose United States 'cause Brazil is hot, bro. Brazil is
Yeah.
dangerous. So
Yeah.
obviously, we came out here, and then I had to do my childhood all over again. But the great thing about it is that I feel like since I had 9 years of childhood in Venezuela, then 9 years here, everything, I pretty much remember pretty much everything. I can
Right.
recall going back to my childhood and be like, yo, you remember this, you remember that. So
Yeah.
yeah, in that aspect, it was good. It was good. I'll tell you though,
That's
man,
awesome.
when I first moved here, I was like, man, I thought this shit was boring out here just because the kids were in such a farther back than over there in Venezuela. You go by the time you're 9, you've been through all kinds of stuff. You've seen all kinds of stuff. So it was a little different. Obviously, this
Yeah.
wasn't the norm to me. Over time, it became the norm, and what used to be the norm to me over there, going back to seeing riots in the streets or seeing people burn cars or like cop brutality, and for me thinking that was the normal.